If you live in a city or wherever and you got a job and something in the back of your mind is telling you this ain't it, this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing, and you just like wish you could just go out into the woods and never come back. I did that and it's worked out just fine. So do it. Do it. And welcome back to another episode of Live Free Read, where I essentially live full-time out of this car. However, for the last 3 weeks or so, I've been sleeping in my friend's camp trailer on his property where we've been doing some work, and it's been pretty awesome. Lifestyle is pretty much the same. I'm still off-grid completely. You know, I don't have water. My only electric source is my solar-powered Jackery. And, you know, I just live. It's pretty awesome. Right now, it is 7:25 a.m. on, I think it's Friday. I usually don't know what day of the week it is, which is awesome too. And I'm just gonna head into town real quick so I can go take a poop, which is a part of my daily process. Usually in the morning, I'll wake up, make myself some coffee, hang out with the dog, let her eat. Then we go into town, I'll poop, brush my teeth, and I'll usually just go right to the gym and shower up and get a workout in. But today we are going to get a little bit of an early start out on the ranch. JR should be out there by 8. We're gonna finish running some fence. I pounded in a bunch of T-posts the other day for some cattle fence that we want to put up, and we're gonna run barbed wire today. So I'll take y'all along with me for that. And then we'll go to the gym later on. We're expecting a lot of rain. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty rainy out right now. It's overcast. And I don't know if the rains will come today so much, but tomorrow and Sunday it's supposed to get pretty heavy. And they're saying it's going to be worse than the last rains we got like 2 weeks ago, which completely flooded out the whole town of Globe. Globe is like 2,000 feet below us in elevation. If you go down through the Salt River Canyon, heading down towards Phoenix Valley, you drive through Globe, and Globe got destroyed with floods. A couple people died, unfortunately. But they're saying this batch of rain that's coming through is going to be worse than that. So a lot of people here are taking extra precautions and loading up on sandbags and all that. To be honest, I think a lot of it is fear. But we'll see what happens. Rain up here can be crazy. It turns into flash flooding real fast. So we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna pull into the park right now, have a quick poop, and head back out to the ranch, meet JR, and we'll do some cattle fence. It's good to be back. All right, here's a little pro tip. If you are not a butt wipe person, you should be, first of all. I was not a butt wipe person for most of my life. I started using these like 5 years ago, and now I can't imagine not using them. But if you're going to live in your car, or you want to do car camping or any of that, even if it's just an overnight, make sure you always keep these on hand. They're really helpful. If you can't take a shower or something, you can kind of do like a body wipe if necessary. But you really want to make sure you're getting a good clean in your butthole. You know, a lot of people can get comfortable knowing like, oh, I can poop at home, and then I can always just shower up after if I don't do a good job wiping with dry toilet paper. Butt wipes are the best. So we got all these T-posts down to this tree and concreted in this big post here so we can pull off it. Then another row of T-posts, and then another post here. And then we got a 32-foot opening here for two 16-foot gates, and then we'll run T-posts from this post down to this post. So this will all be fenced in. Be able to let the cows in here and graze on a lot of this grass. So pretty excited to get this done. Should be pretty straightforward too. we got this thing real tight. We stretched it with the tractor, and then those little rinky-dinky things that you use to stretch the wire. We got this thing nice and tight. We got the little dividers in here. So this thing's solid. And it only took us about an hour and a half. Me, JR, his wife, and his daughter, we banged this thing out. We just have one more section to do, and we got to put the gates in, but we aren't going to do that today. Rain will be coming soon. I just ate. I probably should have showed you. I made little burritos. I did taco beef. I made some ground beef, taco seasoning. I fried some potatoes, heated up some tortillas, wrapped them things up with some guacamole and some salsa. Even Ladybugs had some, she had some potato and some beef. Hi, Ladybugs. That's my good girl. Hey, boo-boo. Oh, thank you. She's a good girl. If you're new here and you're wondering, what the heck am I watching? What is this guy doing? What's his deal? The deal is, I used to live in Boston, Massachusetts. I had a union sprinkler fitted job. I really did not like what I was seeing in the world, the way it was changing. The COVID thing, the lockdown thing really kind of opened my eyes a little bit. And it made me want to relocate to a less populated area, learn off-grid life. I've been living out here in the mountains of Arizona for the last 4 years. I lived on a couple different homesteads, learned how to live off-grid. For the last year plus, I've been living out of my car. That thing right there, full time, sleeping in it every night. Although my friend JR here has this ranch, and we've been doing a lot of work out here, making cash. I don't have a real full-time job, so I just do a little side hustle to get the things I need. He's got this camp trailer out here, and I've been sleeping in this thing for the last 3 weeks. So I'll probably do that through winter. We got plenty of work to do out here. And this is my life. I chose this. I don't have to run into people. I go to the gym every day to shower, and I see some people there. And then I'm out here on my friend's land, and him and I get work done. And other than that, pretty low key. Whatever happens in the world, whatever craziness is going on, does not trickle down to me whatsoever. It's pretty awesome. My goal is to continue to just keep going on with what I'm doing. I love this area, and I'm going to keep making content between YouTube and TikTok, and hopefully at some point I can monetize it. And if I can, I'll use that money, and then I'll try to buy some land, and then all my content will be me developing that land into my own personal little off-grid permaculture oasis. So plenty of things to do and look forward to for the next few years. Plenty to share. Listen, if you live in a city or wherever, and you got a job and something in the back of your mind is telling you, this ain't it, this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing, and you just wish you could just go out into the woods and never come back. I did that, and it's worked out just fine. So do it.